Hello, friends. Now, today we are going to talk about time management. When the word time management comes in, what does it tells you? It is nothing but a process of planning and exercising conscious control. The control of time spent on specific activities, which and every individual does to increase their effectiveness, efficiency, and productivity. When we are talking about time management, time management says that it means working effectively. When we are working effectively, it means that in every organization, the employer is very keen about that how the time is being managed and how in minimum time the work can be completed. So, effective time management requires every employee to analyze their workload. After understanding the workload, assign their priorities accordingly and maintain focus on the product endeavors. By this way, an individual will be able to give the right time management. Employees who are excellent in their time management have been seen that they eliminate the discriminators, and leading to this, they get best support from their colleagues, which helps them in accomplishment of their goals. So now we will see what are the five elements of time management. There are basically the five elements which talks about your time management. One, conducive environment. Two, setting priorities. Three, eliminating non-priorities. Four, goal setting. And fifth is forming the right habits. If every individual practices this time management technique, then he is going to be taking care of these five elements. Whenever time management is there, he should see to it that the environment is conducive to him. It is helpful to him for nurturing his own capabilities. When time management is to be done, an individual is expected to set his priorities and at the same time eliminate the non-priorities. Focus on what is to be achieved and what is your nearest goal that you need to complete first. And very importantly, omit your bad habits. It means forming the right habits. When we are talking about time management, why do time management is so important? It gives many benefits to an organization as well as an individual. So when an individual is doing the time management at workplace, it helps him to deliver work on time. It provides a better quality of work. Though the work is being completed, it could be in shorter span of time or it could be in larger span of time. The work is going to be of best quality and productivity with total efficiency. There is very less procrastination into it. Work is being completed on time with productivity. It means no stress and anxiety. This leads to a very improved quality of life. An individual feels more and more opportunistic in an organization and it helps him to climb the career ladder. And very importantly, that person or that individual gets a leisure time for himself or herself. So these were the benefits of time management. Now the question comes in, how exactly this time management is to be done? So there are certain steps which are being specified over here. The first talks about set your goals correctly. Now, when an individual is setting his goals correctly, it means those goals should be well understood. They should be checked upon whether they are really achievable and measurable. Prioritize wisely. A, B, C, D categorization should be there of work so as to understand which work is very most important to be done. Set a time for completion of each and every task. This will help the individual to understand if time is being wasted. Nextly, take a breath definitely whenever you're doing task. It will give you a relaxation time. Organize yourself and remove the non-essential tasks and activities. So these were some of the tips of the time management. And that is why your strategies for time management will work accordingly. Start your day with a clear focus. In every morning, that individual is supposed to understand that, yes, today is the day and this is my day list. In my day list, these are my priorities. There is a very good story that if an individual gets up in the morning and he is having a thought in his mind that today I am supposed to have a breakfast. Now, this could be sounding very weird, but yes, in breakfast, that person is going to have a tadpole. Yee. Obviously, the moment I said this, each and every one of you must be thinking like that. But this is the time where it starts. That individual now has to finish his work of doing the breakfast as early as possible. Having a tadpole for the breakfast is very difficult for him. And that is why if he finishes that work immediately, it means he has to be spending very less time of it. But on the other way side, if he skips the breakfast, the whole day long that tadpole will not leave his company. The thought of having a tadpole for the breakfast will be with him for the whole day and which is going to hamper his work. That is why, my dear friends, start your day with a clear focus. When the day is going to start with a clear focus, you have your master list for the day ready with you. This master list should have a dynamic activity and it should be updated regularly from time to time. When this list is being prepared, definitely you should have a focus on high value activities. Those activities which are least important should not be focused rightly. Then minimize interruptions. If any person, anything, any kind of interruption, obstacle is wasting your time, then stop them at that point. Sometimes you may find it difficult initially, but afterwards it will give you good results. Stop procrastinating. If you have difficulties staying focused or tend to procrastinate, you may benefit from creating an external commitment. So, you should be very clear about what are your benefits that you need to achieve. And though this world is of multitasking, an individual should understand how many responsibilities and multitasks to be taken at a time. I have a capacity to do 5 things at a time. Yes, I should limit myself to only 5 and not go into overconfidence by taking 10 things at a time. So, limiting your multitask, that means you are going to book and block your day for the detailed planning and analysis of the work. So, these were the strategies for time management. After doing this, now comes reviewing the day. At the end of the day, when you have spent the whole day, now see to it that how you are going to understand what was the takeaway from that particular day. You should feel in short to understand today I have saved this much time, today I have wasted that time, and tomorrow I'm going to once again work upon it. This should not be a condition. At end of the day, when you review it, you should be able to see to it what you have achieved. When you say time management, there are certain essentials of time management. The time management talks about how you prioritize your task. How you prioritize because you are able to complete the most important task. When you're prioritizing that work, you should understand in that particular work how many tasks are to be completed, sub work or sub task, how long each activity is going to be taking, how important it is to take help of other people into it, what could happen if the work is being not done at the right time, and whether any task might be interrupted by the bottlenecks in the process. So prioritizing helps you in allocation, managing expectations, waste prevention, prioritizing requests and demands, high value activities, performance reviews, goal setting. So these way you will be able to prioritize your work. Then second essential of time management is scheduling. As I have told you, at the start of the day, you need to schedule your day, week, your months. So your month could be said as a master list. Your week is said to be as a subject list and your day could be as a task list. In this particular task list, what you're going to do, you are going to see how punctual you are. What is your intention for completing that particular work? How breaking the goals into smaller pieces and working it into packets, and then lastly, how the milestone projects will be completed. Third essential thing is task management. When we are talking about task management, remembering task takes energy, and thinking about everything you have to do all week can be very tiresome and exhausting. मुझे बहुत कुछ काम करना है. Yes, this comes in mind, but split up all the necessary works into minor parts. You don't have to worry at all. What you're going to do, you're going to be proactive. You're going to complete the work into batches. You're going to create a daily, weekly, and monthly to-do list. Multitasking is going to be done, but in limited way. There should be a thoroughness of work, and what work you are going to do, that should be clear enough. The organization of the work should be there, and especially if it is on email, then email management technique should also be clear enough. Fourth essential element is workload management. Now, workload management talks about pacing your work. So when you say workload management means pacing your work. Pacing your work, even though it may be seem odd thing, it is an important aspect of time management. Why? Because when you are pacing your work, you are knowing and enforcing an optimum workload. All of a sudden, you're not carrying too much of burden on yourself. By this way, you will ensure that the work is being done in better confidence, and it is going to avoid any burnouts, if any. When you're pacing your work, it is going to give you a process for it. It will give you a positiveness in the work you are doing, and also it will eliminate the unnecessary things that is being wastage. Yes, but please mention that whenever workload management is being done, you need to take breaks in between. This will help you to relax for a time being. Then next is your delegation. When we are talking about delegation, you may be able to delegate some work. When you are going to delegate, important question to whom the work is to be delegated and what is to be delegated, that should be thoroughly understood. So when you are delegating the work, remember, if you practice time management diligently and you are trying to be very much particular, then seek an expert assistance. Try to moderate your meetings. Go for presentations and teamworks. Be a leader and motivate each and every individual who is coming along with you. Thank you so much.